Hi there, Aquarius. Whoop. Didn't even start shuffling yet, so let's keep these going in the deck. Just gonna shuffle a bit. Like you guys are eager about something. There's definitely an eagerness. Definitely an eagerness. There is an optimism that I'm feeling as well. Certain lightness, certain optimism. Aquarius. So we will be doing the Celtic cross today. I'm gonna set it up a little bit differently than is normally done. So we're gonna have in the first position the deep past, second position recent past, position after that is your current state, your current energies. The card after that is what could be helping or hindering you, depending on how you take the energy of that card. And after that comes your near future. Following your near future are your hopes and your fears. So depending also on how you take that energy of that card, and following your hopes and fears is your final outcome. And then I'm going to be crowning the reading 3 cards, one being your the energies that are contributing to where you are right now. So the energies that you've in a way harnessed and taken advantage of, used to reach the point that you're at now, whether subconsciously or consciously. Then you're going to be having your environmental energies card in the center at the top here. So what is kind of laying at your feet in your environment in light of these other energies we'll be taking a look at. Then following that card, we're going to be having the most likely outcome. I like to think of that card as sort of the energetic pathway that you're moving towards and moving on, given the other various energies in the spread. So without further ado, I think this deck is ready. Yeah. Distant past, recent past, current state. What's helping or hindering you? Fascinating. Libra just got the same card for the same position. This is your near future. This is your hopes and your fears. This is your final outcome. This is the energy that's been contributing to your current state. This is your environmental energies. This is the most likely outcome. Okay, so let's take a look at this spread here. And I first like to take a look at the elements that we have in the spread here. So we have a lot of major arcana, and let's flip over the deck as well to see what kind of thematic energies are at play as well. So taking a look here, you have, like I said, a lot of major arcanas. You have the Emperor, okay, you have the Empress, you have Strength, you have the Hanged Man, you have the High Priestess, you have the Devil. Wow. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. So there is definitely something very transformational taking place. And it seems to be very much, okay, in your waking daily life. Like, you are aware of it. That's the feeling I'm getting. And it's involved in, you're very much involved in this kind of next stage, it seems like, with the Empress, another major arcana, being in your current state. So you're very much in the midst of this transformation, I sense. And you have been very much in this transformational stage, okay, in your distant past and your recent past. So it's been very much a process, and as well in your near future. Okay, you have the High Priestess, another major arcana card. Libra got the Emperor, the High Priestess, and also this card here. Wow. Interesting. So, now, okay, when we are looking at, oh, and sorry, also you have the Emperor in your most likely outcome. So when we kind of take a look at the positional energies, meaning recent past situation, current situation, future situation, near future situation, okay, most likely, the energy that we're moving into, these are very situational, progressive kind of cards. So, and all of them for you, almost all of them, with the exception of your final outcome, is a major arcana. So there has been very much, you've been on a step-by-step kind of transformational journey, okay, that I very much sense you're aware of, that you have, been involved with, and is happening. Okay, and I do sense like an optimism. I sense an optimism about it. So, and a confidence, really. I mean, let's look first at the elements, though, as I mentioned. So again, we have the 6 major arcana, strong transformational cards. Then we have the 3 of Wands, so fire energy. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles, earth energy. Okay, we have the Mother of Cups, water energy. Then we have, following that, the Mother of Wands, fire energy. Okay, so yeah, I'm not feeling any strong negative influences at all whatsoever. I feel that there is a positivity. Definitely there's a positivity, there's an optimism. There are no swords, okay, there's no, which typically, if you do have a lot of swords in your reading, I suppose it depends, but in general, swords can be seen as kind of strife, argument, dispute, battle, right? So I don't see, there are no swords in your reading, and you in place have some really nurturing cards and nurturing energy, okay, with the roots of this tree, that I'm really focusing on that too. So, and again with the Empress as well. So now if we go in chronology, right, in your deep past, you had the Hanged Man, okay, which then led to Strength. So maybe there was a situation where you were in the dark about something a bit, okay, where you weren't too sure. In a way, you were somewhat at a standstill, but kind of experiencing that standstill, not in a way that, you know, was perhaps negative, right? The Hanged Man is kind of, he's just chilling. He's hanging in the dark. He knows that this is some sort of necessary darkness that he's experiencing. It's night. Night changes to light, changes to day naturally, right? But nevertheless, it is night, and you have to wait through night to, you know, see the day. So this bat, he's just hanging loose. He's hanging upside down, waiting in a way for the day to break. So there was a situation perhaps that you were just, you know, in limbo with, not really sure, you know, where you stood with that situation. Some form of shadow, you know, something was not too clear, right? You didn't know your next step in your journey. You didn't really know where to put your next foot, in a way. But you really stepped out of that energy and into the energy of a really powerful card of Strength. I mean, this, just looking at this card, you can really see the power that is expressed in the lion's eyes, with the sun, just the beaming sun, okay, up ahead, with this infinity loop on his forehead that is connected to the sun in terms of color, the same color. So, you know, there could have been, right? There was definitely a revival. Okay, there was a revival. The day came. Okay, the day came after this darkness, and you could now see in the light. Okay, with Strength. Okay, you were empowered. You saw the truth. Okay, you're moving through that now, and you're feeling strong. You were feeling strong and stable. This is in your recent past. Okay. Then moving forward, you have the Empress for your current energies. Okay, so the Empress is a highly nurturing card. And let's take a look at the guidebook here to see what it says. The Empress is the mother, sensuality, creation, nature. Okay, so just the ultimate, I mean, really nurturing, deep connectedness, okay, with nature itself and with others. Okay, so embodying this kind of this energy, okay, and this is coming to me. This could perhaps even be, you know, I am sensing so much nurturing energy. You have two mothers, Mother of Cups, Mother of Wands. Okay, a lot of nurturing energy. This could be a person. This could be a person perhaps that came through. Okay, someone really strong for you that kind of pulled you out of this, like was the answer to this situation in a way, and was your next step. Okay, that could be a person. I'm, you know, somewhat getting that because you have the Empress next to Strength. So something was definitely empowering. Someone came along that maybe was empowering to you. Okay, it's next to the Empress card. So okay. Okay. So let me take a look here. Can move through it. Three of Wands, right? Three of Wands is, I really see this as like, and I told Libra this, I really see this as like a portal, okay? And particularly because you have so many transformational cards, just cards of, you know, significant transformation, I sense that this could be some sort of portal, okay? Some gateway to the next stage, okay? Let's move forward and we'll sparse out these details more conclusively at the end. So in your near future, you have the High Priestess, which is just the most intuitive card in the deck. Highly intuitive card, just the alchemist kind of the universe. All right, he's like the purveyor of the universe. He's just, it looks like he's holding the globe. He's sitting on the globe with this sort of magic 8-ball looking figurine in front of him. Okay, and you have the moon there, which is also highly significant of one's intuition. It rules Cancer. So Cancer is a water sign. Cancer is highly nurturing, right? So the elements in this card are very much nurturing and yet also very spiritual, intuitive. I'm sensing strong, there's a lot of nurturing energy in this spread, a lot. And I'm sensing a pair of some sort, a pair, partly because we have the Emperor and the Empress. They're paired, they both appear in this spread together. Two mothers, something highly nurturing, sorry. Empress next to Strength. Okay, it's almost like the masculine and the feminine, right? The masculine and the feminine, the two sides. So this could be someone who came forward that you are now somehow partnering and creating something with, maybe, perhaps. Because this was a very singular energy. This is the Hanged Man. You know, it's a man and he's just hanging. So it's kind of like there is maybe even a loneliness to this card in the sense of one being one rather than two, or rather than a mother who has children, who has a family and is surrounded by others. Okay, so from this more desolate energy, you have this really warm energy, and then you have this also really warm energy, but in a very nurturing way, okay? And then you have this very nurturing energy, okay, but in a highly spiritual sense, okay, in a very intuitive sense. But you have the moon appearing, right, in quite a few cards here. So there is definitely a sense of being connected to your own, maybe even femininity, more than you were before, maybe. Okay, going from a man to the Empress, to the High Priestess, the Mother of Cups, Mother of Wands, okay? Definitely, definitely. And yet, with this either more masculine person, right, that helped lead you to this state, or this also masculine energy, okay, summoning up the strength perhaps to step into this. Okay. All right. Now, before I get to this, something popped out to me about what I just said in this card. So speaking of stepping into this sense, like this more nurturing role, okay, this more, the feminine side, right? And this is not even necessarily in terms of gender, male or female, just in terms of the two halves, okay, the yin and the yang. Everybody has a masculine side, everybody has a feminine side. And so you could be expressing or discovering your femininity in another way. So now what brought you to this energy that you are in now of the Empress is the energy of the Mother of Cups. Mother of Cups is the ultimate, the highest card of emotions in the deck. Highly nurturing, highly nurturing, highly also intuitive. Cups are water. Water signs are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Okay, so they're all signifiers of emotion, of intuition, of fluidity, the natural course of life. Okay, and you have 3 trees here, 3 trees. Okay, significant, signifying growth. Okay, nature. Something natural is occurring. This could be a birth. I'm just going to put it out there. It could resonate for some, but I'm definitely getting a strong vibe of something that you know in a way is coming. All right, something that you know is coming, is getting ready to in a way hatch. Okay, the Mother is the highest suit of cups, the ultimate, mothering, nurturing energy. And right on top of the Empress, you've really been embodying this energy, and that has been what has led to this. So, could be a birth. Could be a pregnancy that you are awaiting, a pregnancy of something. So definitely you've been tapping into a more, the deeper emotional reservoir that is inside of you. Okay, and in doing that, perhaps this situation or this person has allowed you to take on this, to discover this energy. Okay, or prompted you to discover this energy. Mother, in a way, father, right? This is how I'm kind of seeing this. So there's been maybe a sort of pairing, okay, perhaps of the halves of yourself, or I'm feeling so strongly that this is someone. Maybe someone, okay? So, now, the environmental energies, right, that lay at your feet. The Mother of Wands. Wands are significant. They signify fire, action, movement, doing, movement forward. I'm really seeing this card as this is like the inevitable birth in a way, right? This snake has coiled around all these eggs, and this rod, this wand, is slicing right through the middle, in a way saying this situation, the birth of whatever this is inevitable, is going to happen, is going to be done. Okay? So whatever the situation is, it's expected, you know about it, okay? And in a way, you're ready for it. Mother of Cups, emotionally, you're ready for this. You're very ready for this. It's very ripe. There's a certain ripeness, okay? There's a certain ripeness with these tall trees, okay? There's a certain ripeness with these deep roots. These roots have been growing, okay? This is the Six of Cups, by the way. Okay, so now this being, you know, your environmental energies card, it kind of sets the tone for kind of how conducive your environment will be for whatever energies are before you here in the spread. So when you have the Mother of Wands next to the Mother of Cups, it's like they're both mothers. They're both, you know, kind of going together. They have the same sort of motives, maybe in two different ways. This is more of an action-oriented energy, right? But she still has these eggs, protecting them, waiting for them to hatch. All right? So this could be a person in your environment who is, in a way, protective of what you're doing, protective of what you're doing, or this could be just whatever you're experiencing is, okay, going to happen in a way, right? This birthing is going to take place. This next stage is going to unfold, right? Being emotionally ready to being ready to actually see it through and have it be done. This wand here. So okay. All right. Now, the most likely outcome, right? Taking into consideration where you are now, your environmental energies, and the energy that you could be harnessing as you move forward. You have the Emperor. Okay, so this is sort of like the next stage in your journey. And when we look at the Emperor, right, it's the counterpart to the Empress. Right here. Let me make sure it's recording. Yeah, cool. So the Emperor signifies the father, you know, while the Empress signifies the mother, the Emperor signifies the more fatherly element to the same card. It signifies protection, logic, stability. Okay? So when you have the Empress and you have the Emperor, right? These are two peas in a pod, in a way, right? They complete each other. The back of this card is white, right? And this is supposedly the sun, right? But the sun is black, which signifies night, right? The ground here, the tree of this trunk, the tree itself is black, right? The yin and the yang, it's sort of reminding, you know, us of its counterpart, and is reminded of its counterpart, the Emperor. So now, this and this together, right, could be that, I'm gonna throw this out there, this could be a coming together, okay, of your emperor, so to speak. Okay. This could be a coming together of your emperor. In terms of after this is done, right? After this stage takes place, right? This comes in. And you're complete. And your energy is complete. The cycle is complete. And in fact, numerically, the cycle is complete. This is a 3 card. This is a 4 card. 3 and 4. So from here to here, you have a completeness of cycle. All right. So this could be a person that comes in, all right, and is there for you, is offering stability in this situation, whatever this is. Okay. Or it can simply mean that whatever situation this is, this transformation is going to become stable. It's going to lead to stability. Is going to manifest in a stable way. Okay, but I see this as like happy, content, happiness, content. So let me just make sure it's recorded. Yeah, cool. So you have, right, this sort of stability, okay, this completeness, harmony of cycle. Okay, this could be someone coming back or someone coming through that is somehow very much your counterpart, that is somehow very much connected to this transformation. Or this could just be yourself, another side of your energy. Okay, your masculine side, sorry, your feminine side and your masculine side, these two halves, you feeling complete about whatever, you know, took place or whatever transformation has been happening here. And there's a rebalancing of energy. Definitely, but in a stable way, in a concrete way. Kind of like two puzzle pieces just coming and clicking, like they're meant to be like that. And it's all coming full circle. But after this situation. Now, when we look at your hopes and your fears, right? This is a rather interesting card to pull in light of the very nurturing energy that we have here. You have the devil as your hopes and or your fears. And the hopes and the fears card is right under the Emperor. Okay. But this card, right, is surrounded by stability in a way. It's surrounded by stability. Pentacles, earth, stable. The High Priestess, just, there's a certain coolness factor to this card. This leopard is just, you know, sitting there, purveying the universe without concern, understanding and knowing how the universe works, being at one with the universe. The Emperor, another highly stable energy. Now, there could be a few possibilities. One, the Devil is right beneath this Emperor card, right? You could be concerned somewhat about this Emperor that has returned. Okay, beneath this tree, beneath this solid tree, are you concerned that there is this shadow side, that there is this somewhat dangerous side? Something that you're not sure about. The color of this sun, right, is the same color as the feet of the Devil. So perhaps these two are connected. Maybe you're concerned that what appears to be stable, right, is in fact maybe not. Something that has a dark side, something that comes with a sort of catch or something. You could potentially also be feeling guilty about something that's happening. You could potentially be feeling like what you've done or what you're doing has led to this sort of situation. So the Devil, you know, characteristically represents negativity, materialism, addiction. However, when you look at the Devil card, this is of, I think, a mountain goat. This animal is a mountain goat, which is in and of itself, that's characteristic of the Pentacles of Capricorn. Capricorn is the goat, so, which is a stable sign, and you do have the Seven of Pentacles right next to it. Okay, so there, in a way, there is this stability inherently within this card, but one of in a way, addiction, the negative side of the tangible, stable world, right? In a way, there are the two sides to the stability, right? There could also be the over-dependence on something tangible, something you can count on, right? You could perhaps be fearing that. Or feeling as if this situation that you step into has this element of it, or is feeding this side of you. But the Devil is looking over at the Seven of Pentacles. You could maybe even be concerned that this is a person in your midst that has their eye on something financial. that will be coming of these energies. Perhaps, well, let's actually move right into the final outcome card so that we can move backwards and see, you know, how this is manifesting perhaps. But the Seven of Pentacles, this is, when you look at it, right, it's a card of sort of the monotonous planting of seeds, reaping of pentacles, the cycle, right, of harvest. So it is symbolic of materialism. It is symbolic of the physical, tangible, reliable world in a way, of reality. Okay, so perhaps I'm getting the sense that, you know, maybe whatever this transformation is that's taking place, it could require that you really put in the financial efforts, that you really put in the resources, the material resources. Okay, and this Devil card looking over at this Seven of Pentacles could be something that you're concerned about, something that you're afraid could be expensive. You could feel somewhat guilty about the materialistic side of whatever is happening, or the financial requirements, okay, that you're going to partake in, or something of a materialistic necessity. But there is sort of maybe even dependence, right? Maybe this Emperor will be helping financially, right? Because you have this in the most likely outcome and you have this in your final outcome. So these two energies together, right, they're both very stable cards. So when they're in a way together in this deck, in these positions, with the Devil in between them, it's sort of like a dependency, almost. And on the head of this goat, you have this very same symbol as the pentacle here. Excuse me. So it could very much be that this situation with this Emperor, with this final, with this energetic next step that you're moving into, or this person who comes through, they could be somehow connected to the financial outlook of whatever this transformation is that's taking place. And you could maybe be wondering, are there any strings attached to this situation, right? Am I getting myself into something that I don't really want to form a dependence on? Or is maybe this could be something that you could be feeling guilty about, right? But I think it's something that you don't really want to be dependent on. Okay. So there are a few possibilities, I feel like, for different people, right? It could be speaking to different possibilities of how things could manifest. But interesting reading, Aquarius. And again, this is a really big turning point, it seems, in your life. And so many cards of just intuition, of feeling highly intuitive, highly at one with the cycles of nature and of life. And yeah, I hope this was helpful, and it was a pleasure reading for you guys. So thank you for joining me today, and feel free to like, share, subscribe if you so desire, and let me know in the comments how this resonates for you guys. I'm always curious and would love to know your thoughts. All right. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great rest of your December. Bye.